Hello, this is Board Deck and Dice with, well, this is Nick, but you know what I mean. With another Kickstarter preview. This time we are looking at Cat Rescue, a small, cute card game that is a cooperative game about adopting cats. Let's go see those cute little kittens. So today we are looking at a Kickstarter prototype for Cat Rescue. Being a prototype, some of the components and art are not quite finished, particularly the purple cards. In Cat Rescue, you are attempting to rescue and adopt as many cats as you can, and it is a 1 to 4 player puzzle essentially. Now it does come with these 4 cubes to mark the boundaries of your 4x4 grid which you'll be operating in. I find it easier because everything moves around a bit to put 1 cube in the middle, so you know that there should be 2 cats either side in a full grid. On your turn, you will either draw a cat from the street or from your foster home and place them next to a cat in the existing grid. If the last player drew from the foster home, indicated by the card here, then you must draw from the street next time. If they drew from the street, you can draw from either. What you're trying to do is connect rows of the same colour cat to flip them over where they can become adoptable. So, first turn for this player, let's say they are going to take a purple and place it here. After they have placed, they can push the cats. They cannot push it in the direction that the foster home street indicator is in, and they cannot push the cat that the foster home street indicator is on. So that cat must stay in position, and I couldn't push the cats this way. But let's say I do this, pushing the cats that way. I then take this, I took from the streets, so I leave it the same way around, and I pop that there, and I do not draw back into my foster home. If at any point you get 3 cats into your foster home, you will end the game. If the deck empties, you also end the game, and then you count up the scoring. So the next player might also decide to take from they're going to decide to take from their foster home. They're going to go here, which is perfectly legal, and they're going to push up. Now, they've collected 3 of the same colour, and we're still within the grid. This one flips upside down, meaning it is ready for a rescue. Because they took from their foster home, the next player takes from the street. We've got a red one, which we haven't got any of. So I can't push up, which I'd like to do, because I'd like to push that one nearer the edge. So I can push down, so I'm going to go there and push these down, and so on and so forth. If a cat ever comes out the edge of the 4x4 grid, if it is face up, it goes into your foster home. If it is face down, it goes into your score pile as an adopted cat. At the end of the game, each adopted cat is worth 2 points, whether it's wild or normal. And each ready to adopt cat in the shelter and flipped is worth 1 point. You're aiming to score 30 points or more to be considered good at this game. That is Cat Rescue. So there is tons of charm packed into Cat Rescue. That all works around this clever puzzle of pushing cards around. Yeah, you could say the theme in a lot of ways doesn't make sense. Why are you flipping cats to push them out to adopt them? However, it is a pleasing puzzle as you manipulate lines to flip over cats. And one thing I've got to say in the demonstration or the overview was that if you get a row of flipped cats, once a flipped cat gets pushed out, any that it's touching orthogonally also get adopted. So you can chain massive combos. I didn't expect the game to be co-op, I think is what I'm trying to say. And I wonder, we didn't try it versus, whoever you push out, you adopt. But there could be some interesting mechanics if it was made into a versus game as well, a competitive game, because you'd have to watch how you manipulate things because you don't want to give the opponent too much, but at the same time you both want to score points. So Do you give them one to set up a bigger one? Maybe you'd have to have hidden foster homes in that, but the system seems like it could make quite a compelling versus game as well. I'm not sure if the developers tested that, but that was just my thoughts when I was playing it. So it's a really pleasing, really simple, really zen-like puzzle game for up to 4 players. Now, as is the case with most co-op games, there could be some alpha gamering. What I find happens more in my group is that we kind of all make all the decisions together. So it's like you're playing as a 1 player, but just with 3 players stuff. Like I said, there's 4 cubes to mark the edge of the boundaries. I find it a lot easier to stick a cube in the middle because the stuff gets moved around all the time and those cubes just are nowhere by the end of it. But yeah, Cat Rescue is a nice puzzle game about family weight. It's easy to play with kids because you can help them. The mechanics are not difficult. The only thing to remember is which pile you're drawing from and where you can or can't push. So a really nice little co-op game that's coming to Kickstarter. All the information in the link. Thanks very much for watching Board, Deck and Dice.